beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for December 2021. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. I will never ever ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ever ask you for personal details either. So that is a huge red flag, okay? Be mindful. Now let's move straight on to your reading, my beautiful Librans. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly. Please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, so we've stepped into Sagittarius season, which sees us all picking up the pace a little bit, that final push before we close out the year. Now, what's really exciting about Sagittarian season, it is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of good luck and expansion. So expect opportunity during this time to sort of pop out of nowhere. There is going to be a little bit more sort of energy, magnetizing abundance, but we've also got exploration and optimism during this time as well. Now, the new moon is actually accompanied by a solar eclipse this month. So that is quite positive when it comes to that acceleration of energy, but also amplified ambition or amplified motivation, drive. The full moon is actually in Gemini, which is about spontaneity and communication. It's ruled by Mercury. So that is about closing out chapters and being really honest with yourself as to how you've done over the year, what your money situation is like, for example, or your career is like. And it's about setting healthy goals for the new year, okay? So also just be a little bit mindful because Gemini energy with that full moon, also with Sagittarian energy, this can be a time where we feel a little bit unfiltered when it comes to communication. So if you tend to be someone who's very sharpshooting when you talk, perhaps really think about diplomacy, because you could rub someone up the wrong way during this month in terms of your career, of course. This time period is also about curveballs, okay? So let us see what is happening with you. We've got trust. You want me to go again, so I will. Now, recently I felt the energy of the collective is quite low, so I really thought of ways to inspire the collective by uploading short, sharp videos to TikTok, okay? So there are videos of nature, moments to breathe, come back to your center in the world, this crazy world. Also, let's pick a card of the day, as well as inspirational quotes. There's also a wonderful Q&A facility on there that I'm getting to grips with to connect you all on a deeper level. So if you are on TikTok, there's a link in the comments box below. Of course, if you're not on TikTok, then give it a wide berth. I'm not asking you to go over there with me. I will still be on YouTube. Again, it is free, no money, okay? Now, the first card you got there is trust. Okay, trust, very important, trust. But as you can see, that jar is harnessing some sort of magical energy there. So I feel like you are finding that motivation, that drive, especially if you've been feeling a little bit lackluster. There can be a wonderful word, lackluster, recently. And it says here, the universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you are experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides, okay? So reach out, ask them for help in an area that you're maybe struggling with, or you're finding it's difficult to get that energy to sort of move through this time period. Your guides will not intervene unless you ask them, okay? They're there. They intervene, of course, when you're in trouble or in danger in some way, but do reach out to them. And even if you're looking for a sign, ask them for a sign. Like, I'm going to give you an example because they're just asking me to give an example, so I will. So my mother was recently very, very worried about a health issue, and you know, I had consulted my guides and done some work for her to see what was going on, and I gave her the outcome, but still she was a little bit nervous, okay? So I asked her, look, think of something you would like to see as a sign, okay? And she really loves ladybirds or ladybugs, however you want to call it. And I said, okay, so ask your guides to send you a sign of a ladybug or a ladybird. And she said, well, it's not the season. And I said, well, look, you know, just ask and you shall receive. People just, you know, they're really quick to say, well, it's not going to work for me. So she did ask because I made her. And I didn't really force her against her will, but, you know, I convinced her. And then within 3 days, she was putting the washing out on the line, and a ladybird came and landed on the item that she was putting up on the washing line. And she called me immediately and was like, I cannot believe it. And I was like, now, you know, whenever you have moments of doubt or worry, please reach out, okay, to your guides and ask for a sign. And it's not the season for ladybirds or ladybugs, but she got her sign. So, you know, really do trust. Now, they wanted me to give you a piece of personal information like that. So there it is. I'm giving it to you. I don't often talk about myself. It's not about me. It's about you. That's why I've got this set up. It's not about me or my ego. I'm the vessel to give you the message. So we've got networker as well there when it comes to your career. So you may be reaching out to other people who help you expand in terms of your career goals. This could be a manager. It could be a boss. It could be people who are in different companies. If you're an entrepreneur that maybe want to, you know, set up a brand sort of collaboration with you. It says here, it may be time to create or reach out to your network of people who can help you. Consider a career in marketing or promoting sales or any professional networking job. Make the most of the resources that you have to improve your finances. So if you're somebody who tends to shy away from networking or shy away from sort of shouting about your skills, because Libra, you're such a beautiful you know, creature who you know, surrounds yourself with those wonderful peaceful things. You have a good eye for detail. You're very artistic, very creative. Even if you're, you know, number crunching in an office job, you're very creatively thinking outside the box in order to make that work, you know, something that you can enjoy. So if you're not the sort of person who tends to sort of say, hey, look at me and my skills, then Spirit is saying now's the time to really sort of show yourself off, peacock yourself, okay? So if you're an artist, for example, who's working away, expressing yourself onto a canvas, but you find it really icky to kind of go, hey, social media, I created this, you know, they're indicating there's no shame in showing your personal creativity off, okay? So it's almost like they want you to get a little bit more confident in saying, this is who I am, okay? I'm not ashamed of this. I'm proud of who I am and what I create. So, you never know. What they're giving me right now is you never know who's going to see that and actually help you or spur you on to a different path in some way. So they're really highlighting that for you in the month of December. You know, even if I'm just giving an example as an artist, it could be anything. You could be someone who makes wonderful decorative cakes, or, you know, you could be somebody who's, you know, you may have a number crunching job during the day, but in the evening or something, you're very creative. Or maybe you are an accountant and, you know, it's the time or the season where people are thinking about doing accounts. Shout about your services, because you deserve to give your gifts in exchange for either finances or recognition is what they're giving me. Now we've also got explorer. So this is about exploring your options, but also outside your comfort zone. And that's what they're giving me with that energy. The world is your oyster. You may not feel like it at times. And sometimes, just like the story I gave with my mom, you know, sometimes we have little old me syndrome, okay? And we worry about what either other people think about us. And I'm not saying that about you, Libra. I'm not saying that you're one of those people. I'm not pointing fingers. You know, sometimes I fall into that trap too. Like, oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't do that because someone might think this. But if we own ourselves and feel really confident, then we can explore our options. We are here as humans to explore what life has to offer. And it says here, keep trying. There are no such thing as mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and your curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where the magic lies. I mean, in all of the deck, and there's quite a few cards in there, on all of the deck, you've got two cards that really match each other. Trust, explore your options. There is a big wide old world out there for you to experience. And I feel like there's some wonderful magical opportunities that are actually coming in December for you that will lead to something quite exciting in 2022. Now, let's see your overall faded energy for the month. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. We've got number 1, which is the horse, the rider, which is about something happening quite quickly. You know, there's a journey here. There's movement. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Good Angels. Now they're just showing me corn on the cob right now. So either you're currently cooking corn on the cob or you're eating it. I mean, when you look at corn on the cob, it's got all those little golden little nuggets on it. So maybe they're trying to highlight that things are going to be golden for you in some way. But they're just showing me corn on the cob. So, you know, I can only give you what I'm getting. I know it's such a tenuous sort of like random image, but they want to connect to somebody out there. I mean, maybe you said to your guides, show me a corn on the cob, or give me a signal and it's or a sign and it's corn on the cob. Okay, so it feels like it's a signifier for you to pay attention to the reading. Okay, now we've got a journey. Now this number 1 is magician energy. So this is about you sort of moving at quite a quick pace, but it's something that you have manifested here. This card basically means something is happening at speed, and this is your protagonist energy. So you are actually moving quite quickly on something. It's going to happen in December. Now you can see that rider is actually about to ride off into the sunset or into the sun. So it feels like it's a happy energy, but you may be closing out a chapter. Now I know December tends to be about closing out chapters because we're heading into a new year, but this is about something that gives you freedom, is what they're giving me. I feel like something wild, either something you're doing that's different. I'm going to pull a quick card on that to clarify. But I really feel it's a positive energy that you're doing something differently. You may have been forced to do it because you feel there was no other option there. 5 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're not conflicted about this. The 5 of Wands in the reverse is a very positive energy of peace, harmony. It is, you know, if you've been having some obstacles or you've been having, you know, some drama, I feel like that comes to an end. You're closing out that energy. Also, if you felt in your career that there has been some sort of, you know, rivalry for what you do, I feel like you're going to find that actually you're the one being celebrated. Okay, you're the one on the horse. You're the one who's going to gain recognition for whatever it is that you do. I feel like you're being set apart from the rest. And I feel like there is peace after a lot of struggle that you've had in your career. Now that may have been struggle with motivation, or it may have been struggle with finances, or you know, there's been a lot of work on and you felt that you've had to pull a lot of the weight within the workspace. I feel like it's almost like you're downing tools a little bit and having a bit more sort of peace of mind. Also, they really want you to be aware with this card what you have to offer. You bring a lot to the table when it comes to your career, and they want you to recognize that you deserve to be sort of respected and sort of given recognition for the efforts that you bring to your career. I do feel like you will be put on some sort of pedestal or given some sort of recognition in December for what you do. Because we have a lot of growth here, and it's number 20. So we have the judgment energy. You will understand which path you need to take as you move forward. And it's going to be a peaceful one. Okay, I feel like if you've had a lot of drama or a lot of nervousness, anxiety, I feel December is starting to make you feel a little bit more at peace and trust in the unknown. They really want you to give that, to receive that energy. Now, if some of you have lost your job, for example, in the last year, or in, you know, since this pandemic has happened, I feel like you are going to be approached by somebody, okay, who is actually going to offer you something. So I will go deeper in the cards and we'll find out what's going on there. I feel like it's someone that it's almost like a friend of a friend, perhaps. There's some sort of link to you, you'll find. It links back to you in some way. It's almost like it may be someone, you know, that you used to work with many, many years ago, or it could be your friend's friend has an opportunity going and your friend tells you about it. So anyway, we'll move on. We got number 14 there, which is, of course, temperance energy, patience, trying to create balance in your world. And the fox represents clever energy, okay? Not sly energy, but clever energy. But I have to pull a card on it because it's in the resistance position. So I feel like whilst you are being very strategic about your career and wanting to work your way up, because we got number 6 there and number 20, so I feel like you're being, you're shedding illusions and recognizing that actually you deserve better. You may be feeling like you want to go forward into another position, into a higher position, or you may decide you want to take a job with more responsibility, with more money. I feel like something's been preventing you here, or you're waiting for the right moment. So I just need to find what that energy is all about for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Page of Pentacles. So this could be a new job. You're either holding out for the new year, and then you're like, I'm just going to get the festive season. If you do celebrate festivities around about this time, you may be just waiting, holding on for a strategic move. I feel like you're waiting to make your move in something. Now, the Page of Pentacles, please look up the meanings of the cards online. I always say that to make sure you realize that I'm giving you what the cards mean, as well as the energy that's coming on in. But the Page of Pentacles tends to be about an offer coming on in, okay? And I feel like this is you've waited for a while before this has happened. Now, the Page of Pentacles is about, you know, the beginning of something, but I feel like, and this has come up before, you're not beginning from the very beginning. You're beginning from experience, okay? You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. And I feel like you actually have a lot to offer, and there is an offer coming on in. Now, this could be that you are just getting a promotion or a bonus or some sort of raise. And I know that this doesn't tend to be, especially with the economic climate at the moment, a lot of businesses perhaps cannot pay an extra bonus or something like that. I feel like you may be surprised, but I feel like you're holding back in some way, where you're just waiting for the right opportunity to find another outlet for your skills in order to bring in more finances. So whether that is you actually, you have a second stream of income that is coming on in, that actually you're going to start paying more attention to as we come into 2022, or you're waiting for the right moment to reach out and get another opportunity elsewhere for more finances. I mean, you could be even changing careers, or this seems to be in your energetic field, but because that fox there in number 14, you're cleverly waiting for the right moment, or you're building some sort of strategy, which means you're being patient, because number 14, the Temperance card, is about patience. So you're being clever and waiting for the right moment to take action on this, okay? Now, that other stream of income, it could be you're setting up a YouTube channel or a TikTok or whatever, Instagram, or it could be something that is online, or it could be your own business. You could be starting an entrepreneurship, or you could be actually reaching out to another company and getting another position. For those of you who are like, no, I'm really happy where I'm at, I feel like you're thinking about bossing up, moving through that company to get, to staircase your career and come to a position that gives you recognition and reward. I feel like there is reward here for you. Now, number 6 is, of course, the sky, okay? And that is about illusions or hidden, blindsided, something coming out of the blue, okay? So I feel this energy is about you trying to remain in balance during uncertain times, trying to find that harmony, especially since Libra, you are a sign of the scales, where you're trying to keep that equilibrium. But there's something here, you're trying to see the wood for the trees. Now, this is your outcome position. So I feel like you're releasing those illusions. You're being really honest with yourself about your career. And we've got number 20, okay? And number 20 is the garden. So this is about community, teamwork, networking. So you definitely got some sort of energy here where it's like out of the blue, someone that you kind of know, or you know through someone else, comes through and gives you an offer, or you reach out to that person. There is collaboration. Now, you may be deciding to set up a separate business with a friend or a member of your soul tribe in some way. Number 20 is about rebirth. It is about being in a fork in the road. It is the Judgment card, okay? And the number 6 there is the Lovers card, which is about partnership. It is about choice. So those energies there indicate that you may be at a bit of a fork in the road in your career, and maybe trying to close out one cycle in order to move towards something a bit more in line with how you're feeling right now, to bring more money. So for example, you may revisit a creative pursuit and actually put it online or something in order to earn more money, or and it's not about money, it's about your creative soul and how you express yourself and how you have this outlet, because I feel like you need an outlet here in order to deal with the pressure of the time. But number 20 is about second chances. So I feel like you're revisiting something, or if you are being offered something by somebody else, I feel like you're getting a second chance when it comes. It's almost like second wind with your career, where you elevate. Okay, now let us go a little bit deeper and see what is exactly coming on in for you. Now, the cards that I've been using, the first deck was the Money deck by Mahrukh X. The second deck, with those beautiful pictures there as well, is the LENORMAND deck by MUCI Design. And this deck here is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I'm only reading the upright in this deck. Okay, we got that Page of Pentacles coming on in again. And again, it is to clarify that fox. So you are cleverly waiting for the right moment to expand your opportunities. I feel like you do enjoy your work. We got the Sun card there, beautiful energy, success, abundance. So you're working towards something really exciting that will bring a lot of recognition, reward. We've got Page of Cups, a lot of news coming on in here. There may even be 2 offers on the table for you to expand your career in some way, or step into a cycle of growth. 6 of Wands, wow. Oh my gosh, you've got like 6 of Wands is celebratory. That is like really good news coming on in, hitting a jackpot. Okay, we've also got the Knight of Pentacles, the slow moving offer. We got Hangman. So they are giving me this waiting energy. You're waiting for this a particular offer. Okay, that Hangman is saying you're being really savvy. You're weighing up your options. You're seeing things from a new perspective. Okay, now, we've got that 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about being a master of your craft. So whatever it is you do, whether you're creative, whether you are a number cruncher, whether you are a healer, whatever it is that you do, you actually are enjoying certain aspects of it, but you're really good at it. Okay, they want you to be aware of how good you are, and what you bring to the table is a lot. You're above the competition. Okay, 8 of Pentacles tends to be about thinking of your financial future as well, even opening yourself up to career courses to learn as you earn, or maybe learn more skills, enhance your skills in order to earn more money. But what you do, or what you've got in terms of skills and entrepreneurship right now, is a lot. Okay, so they really want you to recognize that you are above competition. Also, you're about to have a major sort of rebirth when it comes to your career. Look at all those butterflies. There's a lot of change, transition, but it is for the positive. The 8 of Pentacles also is about exploring your options when it comes to your career, and how you can capitalize or think about your financial future, or your career abundance in the future. It's almost like you're paving the way. Okay, so you're making some quick changes here with that. Now, the Page of Cups indicates that there is an offer coming on in here. Also, you may be looking at, are you happy? Are you following your heart? You may be asking bigger philosophical questions in the month of December, and be looking forward to that beautiful horizon 2022, and making some major or drastic changes to your career life in order to follow your heart. The Page of Cups tends to be about, popping out of nowhere energy. If you look at that, that fish, it does not belong in that cup. So all of a sudden it just pops out of nowhere, and it grabs her attention. Okay, so something is going to grab your attention here. I also feel, because the Page of Cups can be a card of volunteer work, so you may be opening yourself up to voluntarily learn a little bit more about your career, or put yourself onto some sort of apprenticeship, for example, in order to network. So you can have some of those courses where you're learning skills in the industry that you're working in, but also you're opening yourself up to meeting like-minded people. So I feel like there is an opportunity for you to meet someone who can then say, hey, I've got this thing going at my company. Do you want in? So I do feel like there is some wonderful expansive opportunities coming towards you. Page of Pentacles does talk about a job or raise or promotion coming on in, and it is something that perhaps you may have felt, for example, that on the sly, your company in some way may have, delayed this sort of bonus, but it may have been like they've I'm just getting this energy, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, because I'm getting this energy of, you know, people who are higher up have received some sort of, you know, golden handshake or pat on the back or bonus or something like that. But the people who are a little bit down the scale have had to wait a little bit longer for a bonus or of some sorts. You may have heard about that through the grapevine in your company. If that does not resonate for you, that's not going to be for everyone, of course. But they are indicating that there is something coming on in here for you to celebrate your hard work. There is reward. So we have that Page of Pentacles, which, as I said, is about you starting either a new area of your work. Maybe you're moving into a different department in your company, or you're in some way changing or sort of enhancing or adding new skills to your bow and being rewarded for it. Six of Wands is, you know, rewards for hard work. Okay, it is something that is very very exciting. It's recognition. It is, you know, you being recognized for your talents, or you in some way receiving a qualification, perhaps, if you've been studying. So if you're at school or college or something, you're receiving really good grades or something like that. I do feel with this, you're achieving your goals. And this could be that promotion. It could be that bonus. So whatever it is you've had your sights on in your career, because it's going to be different for everyone. Okay, they'll give me a song right now. And the song is Ring My Bell. Well, it actually goes ring my bell. Now, it's a very famous song, but can I tell you the lyrics? Of course I cannot. Right now, because I'm scrying at the same time as reading your energy cards. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. They're only giving me the chorus. It's a very famous song, and I'm guessing it's called Ring My Bell. I cannot think for the life of me who sings that song. I know they're very famous. But anyway, that's the song they're giving me. I mean, Ring My Bell. I mean, when you think about bells, that's to announce something. Or it could be announce, something coming in, or announce your presence in some way. Ring My Bell could be something calling time on something, or it's about time. I'm trying to think. I don't know what this. I mean, Ring My Bell. That song is about, I think, relationships or something. So I mean, maybe you're going into business with a partner that you're in a partnership with, a spouse, or a counterpart in some way. I'm going to have to look up the lyrics of the song to see how it resonates with your reading, because they just all of a sudden gave it to me. I mean, it could have just played on the radio just before you listen to this reading, or it will play just after this reading. So please take it as it resonates. When you hear this song, they're kind of giving me this energy of that's when you're going to hear really good news about your career. Okay. So look out for it in stores. If you're in the stores doing, you know, your groceries and things like that, and it comes on the store sort of tannoy or something like that, then be like checking your phone. Okay. Now that Six of Wands is about movement forward. It is about energy of, you know, seeing results of everything that you've invested in, and it is about prosperity. Okay. So we've got the Sun. I mean, you've got such positive cards here. The Sun indicates that there is something to look forward to. This is your unified energy as you close out December. It's peace, serenity, it's jackpot, it's success, it's joy. It's a lot of abundance, but it's also about you seeing where, you know, you've got it good. On a more grounded level, it is about being grateful for what you have and how you've navigated you know, the past to get to this present moment. It is about gratitude with the Sun. Also, I feel like money starts to flow to you a little bit more easily, and I feel like you are going to realize that people who are in positions of power really enjoy your company and really enjoy your work. And are going to tell you and reward you for it. Now, if you work for yourself, I feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you have a lot of skills that actually you've got so much to offer. The Page of Cups says you have so much to offer. And you will, you know, the goldfish, especially in the Lenormand deck, the goldfish, and that's a goldfish popping out there, is abundance. So, you know, I feel like you have so much to offer. You should be recompensed for it fairly. And I feel like you will see that I feel like there's a real awakening in your career. As long as you follow your heart and do something that you love that really sets your soul on fire, the finances flow from there. Even if you're an entrepreneur and you're working really hard and you're like, you know what, I've yet to see the rewards for my hard labor, I feel like it's a slow moving energy, but that is definitely coming on in for you. This is a solid financial sort of stream of income, or a job that actually will pay long-term sort of money. The Knight of Pentacles is solid sort of long-term security. Those leaves are oak leaves to sort of enhance the energy of stability and something that you can trust, money that you can trust. And I mean, you're getting like movement here. You're getting two horses. Horses about loyalty to your goals, your determination, your investment in terms of your energy. Also, it's about movement forward. If you felt there's been a period of stagnation, or you felt like your energy has been lacking in some way, I feel like you feel re-energized as well. The Knight of Coins is your finances are based on your hard work. Okay, so I feel like you are careful with money as well. You're very good at being resourceful with what you've got. But there could be an element here of, because I'm just getting this energy of a home source. All of a sudden, I'm going to pull a card on it. They're giving me an energy of a home source. Now, I know, you know, we're going through a major pandemic, and how we work has changed sort of beyond recognition. And a lot of people work from home. So I'm just getting that energy right now. So I just want to check that. Seven of Wands. So you may be, Seven of Wands is an energy of feeling a little bit stressed if you work from home, and, you know, you may feel like there's no time. Four of Cups. There is another option or another way of doing something here. What I mean by that, if you're working from home, it feels like you're never turning off. Okay, they feel like there's a lot of stress, or you know, you feel like you're constantly battling away. Okay, because when you work from home, as soon as you wake up, you're kind of at work, right? Of course, you go get your coffee, you have your, you know, all of those things, and you can switch off at any point. But because you work from home, you feel like you cannot. So I just get this energy. You may feel, I don't feel like it's boring. I feel like it can be a little bit like needing to manage your time a little bit more effectively if you're working from home. Really say, you know, I'm going to work from 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning until 4 or 7 or whatever it is the time, and really shut off at that time. Even if an email pops in like, oh, this is urgent, like, no, this is me time now. So just be a little bit mindful of that, because especially when we go through lockdowns, you know, it feels, you know, it's kind of nice to work from home, of course, but just remember, you know, your time is important, and you should not be working like 24/7, okay? Get some rest. That Four of Cups in the reverse says that there is a new option or a new way of doing something, a new perspective in some way. And there's something more fulfilling that, you know, there is a dream job or a dream opportunity that's actually more fulfilling coming your way, that actually will see you above the competition. Seven of Wands is you at your personal best, thriving under pressure or thriving in circumstances that you've been battling away with, and you are above the competition. You have perseverance. Don't give up on goals or dreams if you feel you know, for example, you're looking for a job or you feel like it's not going to happen. Don't give up, because they're indicating there is something coming on in. I mean, it may have taken a long time to get there, but it is coming on in, and it's solid. Now, the Hangman energy, I will pull a quick card on that as well, because this indicates that you've been waiting. You've been holding off on something. There is a pause energy about you. Now, this could be because we're closing out the end of the year, and we tend to slow down as we hit, you know, that sort of new year period. So I will pull a card on that. But as you can see, she is unveiling a brighter future. There is something better to look forward to here. The Hangman energy is it's almost like don't fret, relax. There's a new perspective, and you will know when it is time to act, okay? You will know, you will instinctively feel that there is a new opportunity coming on in, or when to go for that raise or that promotion. You will know the period when it is right. I feel like everything just starts slotting into place. So I'm just going to quickly pull that card on that Hangman. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. the Ace of Pentacles, jackpot, okay? So again, it is giving that energy of that fox, being very clever, realizing when it is the right moment to move or to leave or to boss up or to strategize. You will know when it is time for your next move. The foxes, when you really think about these creatures, and they're so beautiful. I was saying the other day, it came up in, I think, a Scorpio reading or a Taurus reading, and it was a fox laughing, okay? It is one of the most funniest, cutest things I've ever seen in my life, okay? And I always, when I'm feeling a bit low, I go and I search a video of a fox laughing, and it always makes me giggle. There's just something about it. It's just, so if you haven't seen one, I would totally do it. But anyway, foxes, they thrive under the harshest of circumstances. They are a survivor, okay? They've got endurance, they have got smarts, and, you know, they will, it's almost like they will find a way no matter what. And that Ace of Pentacles says that there is a new option coming on in. So either it's a promotion or a new stream of income. Aces are divinely guided by the universe. So I feel like there's a real breakthrough here. Ace of Pentacles tends to be about a gift. So either this is an opportunity that is gifted to you from someone that you know, or that it is a friend of a friend, or it is I mean, it could be a prize even. They're just giving me the word prize. I mean, maybe you win a prize in a raffle, or you win a prize on the lottery or something. I'm not saying everyone should go out and win, play the lottery right now, but I just feel like something here is coming on in that is really blossoming. It's like a real surprise here. Now, this could be like you start up, you start up a company, you know, you create a new startup, or, you know, you create a new business as a surprise in some way, and it's very financially lucrative. But it could be that promotion that takes you by surprise, or you being recognized for a job well done that is attached to a little bit more money, and it is a surprise. So I feel very positive. These cards, amazing. So I feel like there's some really good things coming on your way. Let's get a final card before we close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? Now, they're just showing me someone gluing something together. Either using, well, it looks like if I was to call it, I would say it was like super glue or something like that. So they're just showing me someone gluing something together. So if you are listening to this reading while you're mending something with glue, or you're sticking something together with glue, then there's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone, of course. If it does not resonate for you, it does not mean it's not your reading. It just means they want that person to pay close attention, as their attention may have wavered, probably because they're focusing on gluing something. And, you know, I mean, I would always say focus on that. We've got unclear, fear, darkness, push through the shadows, trepidation. Okay, so even though there may be uncertain times, they're asking you to trust. Okay, so if you feel like you've been going through a real tower moment, there is better yet to come. Okay, open up to your guides. I feel like there is opportunity popping out of nowhere, but you will see the wood for the trees. If you look at that that picture there, they are giving that energy of being right in a forest, you know, and not being able to see clearly. But I feel like you will push through those fears. So for example, if you've been worried about setting up a business on the side or something like that, or you've been worried about taking a leap of faith and doing a new career, new sector, or starting up your own business, you will know when the right time is. Okay, I feel like you're being very clever. So pay close attention to your intuition and your instincts, because you've got natural instincts, my beautiful Librans. Okay, so I'm just going to get you a trinket before we close. Now, I've mentioned this already, but I'm gone to see my folks. And I forgot my bowl, so I'm just using this for the time being. I will be back in my usual surroundings in a week or so, depending. So let us move forward. We have the sun. Beautiful. I'm loving that. Okay, beautiful sunshine, so positive energy, definitely some abundant success coming on in here for you. And on the back it says, made with a smile. Made with a smile. I mean, I have got this trinket for so long and I can't remember what it says on the back, but made with a smile. Okay, so definitely something to smile about in the month of December. Also, I feel, they want it on the sun card, I feel like you're going to recognize what's important. Okay, and it's your investment, what you bring to the table, okay, actually makes you quite happy. Also, we've got that beautiful owl. Okay, a lot of knowledge. They want it on the Eight of Pentacles, so that makes sense. So you could be opening yourself up to more knowledge. The owl is about seeing things in bird's eye view, like from above, being able to see that wood for the trees. But also a wise old owl says they see everything, but they say nothing until the right moment. Okay, so I feel you're being very, very clever or savvy in a situation. Owls are very, very wise. Okay, so some sort of information also coming your way. You've got 2 pages there, so a lot of news. I feel like there's 2 pieces of news coming your way that shows that you're on the right track and that there's success coming on in. So I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans. Love and light.